I really just want to have an opportunity to feel brave again. Like I just want to be able to, put it all on the line. I like that feeling. If I can achieve that and actually walk away and feel like I left it all in the ring, to me that'll be my success.
That'll be a win.
That's my win. Over the course of my career, I've become so specialized. I've stopped doing cardio, so I already breathe better.
You have some limited range of motion from like a lifetime of arm wrestling. Has that improved at all?
Yeah, I actually feel like it is improving a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little bit maybe. Oh, can you tell?
I can't tell at all.
No, it's still pretty bad. We know how strong Levon is. There has been question. A lot of people have questioned Levon's technique. There's always that statement that people make about the super heavyweight division. They say,
What's up, guys? Here we are at Bonos, the best bodybuilding gym in Dubai, with Devon Larratt. Thanks for joining us today.
good to see you again, buddy.
All right, so as you guys know, he has a big match with Thor in just a few days. Yes.
Easy day. Easiest day of my life.
It's not like you've never done this before, right?
I like totally jumping in the deep end.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And Thor has a couple exhibition matches under his belt, so he has some experience in the ring.
Yep.
So do you feel like you've caught up, like you're ready enough? Or do
No,
you feel...
fuck no.
Okay.
No. But like I don't really care, I've been telling everybody, like I know that. Well, let me put it this way. So last time we saw each other for King of the Table, I took 6 weeks. Like that was my taper point. So at the 6-week point, I started to taper for the event, and I got called at 5 weeks out. Would you like to do this event? So it was learn the sport of boxing, and I'm now like today in my taper, and we're like 5 days from the event. So yeah, a bit of a different experience. But I feel like there's a lot of growth for me. Yeah, a lot of growth. So that's really what I'm focusing on, and just making the most of the opportunity, having an ability to try and express myself in a different arena as an amateur, as a beginner. I think it's got a lot of spiritual rewards that I'm going to try and capture.
Do you find it a bit refreshing to pick up a
Very,
new sport?
very refreshing. Every day I'm learning. I think it was a very healthy thing for me to do because, over the course of my career, I've become so specialized. I've stopped doing cardio, so I already breathe better. I'm focusing on fluidity and looseness, not that you can really tell yet, but it's just opened my eyes to a whole new world that requires different training, different, just a different set of valuable skills. And I've been really lucky. So many people have reached out, helped me. My guy Zach is a real gift. I went to TriStar Gym. I was living in these dorms.
We've heard about this.
That was awesome. So Monday it got confirmed. By Tuesday, I was living in Montreal at this TriStar Gym. It's probably the best fight gym in Canada.
Okay.
And I was just living, getting up in the morning, going and scrapping with the guys. If I had the energy, I was doing 2. Sometimes I just do 1 session. But getting breathing, getting my body working, getting used to the sport of boxing.
Sounds like a real underdog story. Sleeping in.
Yeah, I went all in.
The gym, literally living in the gym.
All in. I dropped everything. I left my family. I left arm wrestling. I walked away completely, and I've done everything to try and be ready for this fight. Yeah.
You have some limited range of motion from
Yeah.
like a lifetime of arm wrestling. Has that improved at all? When you throw a punch, is there any kind of dull ache or pain or stretching that happens when you throw a punch?
Yeah, so like super specialized, right? Super specialized, and at the beginning, my right was much worse than my left because my left is not as trained, so not as specialized. My left didn't seem to hurt quite as much, but my right, there was some pain at the beginning. It's getting better and better. Like every day, I feel my elbows become more accustomed to punching. There has been some. The range of motion, yeah, I actually feel like it is improving a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little bit maybe. I don't know, can you tell? What do you
I
think?
can't tell at all.
No, it's still pretty bad.
So it's awful.
Yeah, but hey man, I'm thinking about hooks and uppercuts and
Keeping it in tight, just like on arm wrestling.
you know,
Keeping it locked
that's
in.
That's it. See if that can transfer. I know I've got a lot to overcome, but how do you say no to fight Thor? If somebody said, "Hey, Larry, would you fight Thor in 5 weeks?"
When and where?
Exactly, right?
When and where?
Exactly. It's too good. I feel like it's too good of a life experience. It's on my bucket list, man. Like I cross that off. Fought the world's strongest man. Check. Right?
That's right. That's probably living life.
Right.
And at the end of the day, as you said, it's for fun, right? You're doing it for fun. It's a refreshing experience.
Yeah.
And you're learning a new skill. Now, when this fight is said and done, assuming that you survive the night,
Yeah.
will you will you pursue more boxing? Will you do it like maybe just to stay in better shape, or is it just like a one and done?
So one of my cathartic moments in this was realizing how far I've slipped. Okay, because there was a time when I could run, I could fight. It was just a normal thing for me. And when I started to do it again, I was like, wow, okay, I never ever want to feel like I can't run. I never want to feel like I can't fight. So I will start doing MMA again.
Okay.
Yeah, my middle boy Auden, he's doing BJJ, so most likely that'll be my foot kind of in to like integrate what I've kind of stepped into like more of my regular life. Like I'd like to, and I just want to say I don't want to walk away from fighting again. Like I want to, whether I'm boxing or kickboxing, I won't focus on it like I am now. But maybe like once a week, twice a week, I'll do a class. I think that's where my head's at, and whatever. Like I mean, I'm down for having fun with whatever. But like arm wrestling is my thing. But this has definitely taught me that unless I want to feel like a sack of vulnerable flesh, I need to be able to fight better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Growing up, do you have any experience with any martial arts? Like, did you take up any, like, did you box as a kid or jiu-jitsu, anything like that?
Yeah, so I did judo. So probably starting in like grade 3, I was in judo till probably like mid-high school, and I loved it. It's crazy about it. Actually, that was probably the first sport that I really actively did. Wanted to go to the Olympics for judo. So that's kind of my base. When I got into the military, I did do more fighting, but it's not boxing. Like I never did boxing. Like when you're in the military doing unarmed combat, like you got a gun in your hand. You're never letting go of that thing, right? It's more like keeping a person away, front kicks. Like I'm not fighting anybody ever. It's like if we have to take somebody down, you and me, I got high, you got low, let's take them down with the cover man, you know, like. So it's nothing like boxing, but it is combat related. Yeah, so I have a lot of that, but never this. Never this. Yeah, but it's wild, man. Like, I've watched boxing my whole life, loved boxing. Now I have an even deeper respect for how fit these guys are, how coordinated they are, how quick they can react and think. There's a lot going on in that sport, man. That's some high-level stuff to be a good boxer. It's incredible. Yeah.
So on that note, what's your training look like now? Are you training every day, twice a day?
So, for the last 3 weeks, basically right away, I went to TriStar, and they kind of took a look at me. A lot of it was conditioning, you know, just getting my body used to kind of the physical requirements of what a fight would be. Right away, it was kind of identified that, you know, you want to get good at boxing, you're going to have to spar. So sparring has been kind of a constant big part of what we've done. Guys were really good to me. Like a lot of great athletes I got to work with. Nobody kind of hurt me. We did a lot of stuff to the body, kind of limited action upstairs.
I see a bruise on your nose.
Yeah, no, it's like as I got a little bit more comfortable, we started to do more like full boxing, but still, you know, having a limited amount of time, we weren't really ever to get to where we were really trying to kill each other. Well, no, sorry, where I was really taking full power shots because, you know, I can't get a concussion before I fight, right? So it's been mostly sparring, conditioning. Now, you know, within the last, I'd say probably week to 10 days, I've kind of got a more dedicated trainer in Zach, the fighting therapist on YouTube. Check this dude out; he's fucking brilliant. But he's a really smart boxer. Well, actually, he's a fighter, but he's teaching me more like how to, you know, fine tune my way to the fight. So now we're kind of in our taper, so mobility, you know, speed, kind of just the more precise movements to get me ready, and you know, the energy. Anyways, all stuff I have no idea about. It's every day. It's like a brand new thing. Yeah.
What has been the part you've struggled with the most about learning boxing? What's been the most difficult part?
Cardio, man.
100%.
It's very simple. Like to me, like the most basic thing is just to be able to stand and move and react for 3 minutes. Like just to do that. Forget me even throwing punches. Like me just standing and moving and doing the right things with my body for 3 minutes. Like, and this is at sparring intensity. Like you know, like it's very demanding. It's a high level dance. Like to have that kind of energy output and coordination in your legs, man. People don't realize I didn't realize how hard that was. It's really hard, man. 3 minutes of just dancing around is tough. Yeah.
So if you like take your most difficult arm wrestling training session.
Oh, arm wrestling is so easy. Guys, if you want an easy sport you can do, not too arm wrestling is probably for you. Yeah. Yeah. No, arm wrestling is way easier. Way easier. Arm wrestling is like there's a lot of skill and art and strength required, but never have I done an arm wrestling workout where I feel like I'm gonna puke and like my whole body is screaming at me. Never. It's never a gut check. You know, like arm wrestling's a lot of things, but and I love arm wrestling, but man, boxing training is hard, very hard. Yeah.
I mean, before I got into weightlifting, the first person who took me to the gym was actually a boxer.
I heard that.
You know,
yeah.
And I did 6 months of boxing training. All I did was hit the bag, go in the ring, spar, jump rope, you know, the nine. And to this day, I can't even anything I put myself through more difficult than that. And I was in great shape. I mean, I was like 16, I was 180 pounds, I was slim, I was fully natural, I was in really, really good shape. And still, you know, that is a memory that I always think of. Like, okay, that's the hardest I've ever pushed myself in my life. I've been strongman, arm wrestling, bodybuilding, powerlifting, but by far the most difficult sport I've ever tried.
Very demanding.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, is there anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Any special shout outs?
No, so I'm excited to watch you arm wrestle here in November.
Yes. We're looking at like December right now. And
December?
Yeah, looking at December. We do have Brandon Allen as my confirmed right-handed opponent.
Incredible.
He's got like, you know, like a 2 years experience mark, just like I do.
Yeah.
He does have tournament experience though, something I don't have yet.
Yeah.
So I do have a real match experience, like with schoolboy.
Yeah.
Call that a match.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure it is. Definitely.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Like a close, clean match.
I love that match. I love everything about that match.
Ex-powerlifter, Brandon Allen.
You guys are such a great match. I'm really happy about it. It's a great pick. Great pick. You've got your work cut out for you. He's a very solid competitor.
Have you felt his hand before?
I've arm wrestled him, yeah. I actually arm wrestled him after I saw you. You guys are gonna have a great match. Like, you're both super, super strong. He's got the same struggles as you. Your styles are different. I don't think that you arm wrestle the same, but you're both, you both have the capability to be. You can take it as far as you want. Like, Brandon Allen can be a champion, you can be a champion. And you guys are both at the beginning of that journey, so it's awesome. I love the match. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's a great match.
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
So, did the match with Dave and Devon go as you thought it would?
So, we talked a lot about the match leading up to it. So through ArmBet, we were trying to figure out where we would draw the line. And I said, we have to make it, can Dave even win one? To me, that was the only question. Because in my mind, Dave winning, in my mind, was an impossibility. To me, it was impossible. Like, I love Dave Chafee. He's a phenomenal athlete. But I feel like the sport has gone to a level that is so high, and that representation is Levon Sagnashvili. I feel that he potentially, in my mind, that is the highest level of arm wrestling we have ever witnessed in the history of arm wrestling. I feel as though that is the strongest, most finessed athlete that we have ever seen. There's not a hole. It seems like there's not a hole. All the fundamentals are there. Dave couldn't even get a strap. Like, he could not even get out.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be close. Like, I thought the match. Sorry, I shouldn't say. I thought it was going to be closer to Dave potentially getting one. Like, I thought maybe in round one, it might have moved for a second towards Dave's side, but there was never anything. There was not a single backward step in Levon. Super impressive. I mean, somewhat expected. I mean, we know how strong Levon is. There has been question. A lot of people have questioned Levon's technique. There's always that statement that people make about the super heavyweight division. They say, oh, he's just a strong guy. Oh, he's just a brute. But he's not that. I've never, ever seen anything from Levon that would make me think that he's made a poor technical decision. And that's going back years. Like, when you watch him at the World Championships, when you watch him at the beginning of his pro career, never do I watch the match and say, oh, geez, he really screwed that up. It doesn't happen. And now, I mean, a couple years ago when he pulled Vitali, round one, went for the hit, little bit of a buckle, reset, made the technical adjustment, and won. So, to me, it shows not only is the dude potentially the strongest arm wrestler, but his technique is right where it's got to be if you're a world champion. So there's still some lanes in him that I have questions about. Hopefully, or maybe he is gonna hold that crown for a long time. Yeah, it very well could. He may hold it for a while. The only people who I see challenging him, Vitali, right? Vitali has the height, he has the skill, he has the right age. If Vitali can get the strength just a bit closer, that's a possibility.
All right.
Maybe? Can you do it? There we go. You and me together. You and me team up, and we take them down. Yeah.
I like that idea.
The list is short. Yeah.
I mean, when he was here, and we did the display of strength where we put a few bands around me, and I generally feel if I use both hands, I still wouldn't move it. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
People think I'm exaggerating, but you have to feel it to believe it. And I'm not kidding. If I use both hands, this hand, and tried to yank him, he wouldn't move.
I really look forward to the opportunity of being able to pull him. I really look forward to it. I feel like it's kind of, it's potentially one of my final efforts at that level. I want to always be in arm wrestling. I always do. The super heavyweight crown is very demanding. How many times can you touch it? It's hard. It's hard to touch it. It's hard to hold it. I would love to have an ability to try and touch it, to put everything together, and just to see exactly if I can be the guy to do something with them. I don't know. Somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
Somebody's got to try. I am willing to put forth the effort.
Look, I think a 310-pound Devon Larratt has a strong chance.
I got a chance, maybe, yeah. If I can be my biggest and strongest, there's a chance, maybe. Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see a way through.
Let's hope so. And the crazy thing, the other thing that I found that was really cool about the match with him is I thought that we'd seen the biggest Levon, but I feel as though that was the biggest we'd ever seen him.
Was he?
Like when you looked at the size of Dave's head, which we know is the ultimate measure for an arm wrestler, next to Levon's head, like Levon was like twice the size. And like when they gripped up, like the thumbs, like Levon's thumb was like, like that, and like Dave had a thumb. It's like, I mean, I don't know if that matters, but I think it does.
It 100% matters.
It really does.
Look how big your head was against Michael.
Size of the head absolutely matters.
Yeah, size matters.
Some people think it doesn't. No,
that's the point of this.
Absolutely
size
matters.
Size matters.
Yeah. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah. And Levon, when he was here, said he was at his biggest 175. So he may have been 180, almost 400 pounds for that match with David. If that's his biggest, you say. If he was his biggest at that match, he could have been over 400 pounds.
He looked the biggest to me. To me, he looked the biggest. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't look like they were the same weight class. Yeah, like they did not look like they belonged in the same division.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, maybe March. Maybe
okay.
March.
Yeah, we're all eagerly waiting.
Maybe by then my head will be as big as Levon's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting. Now we're talking.
See this, man? Pay close attention. See this? This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like this.
Bursting at the seams.
Just popping, man. Just fucking popping. Yeah.
So you're down like 30 pounds at that match with Michael right now.
I was, believe it or not. So I didn't lose as much weight as I thought I was gonna. So I know that on the scale, I weighed in at 292, but I was clothed. I was keeping pretty close tabs on my weight. I was about 285 morning weight, and believe it or not, like the lightest I got during this, I got down to 268. So that's not that much of a drop, really. And I just weighed myself, and I've been at the buffet, like I'm eating like buffet, like I'm stuffing myself like crazy. I'm completely off the wagon. Like they had me on like carbs, and I'm eating everything again. And yeah, I'm probably like 275 right now. Okay. So I'm only like 10 pounds off of what I was.
Considering all the conditioning work you did, that's saying a lot.
So I think when I kind of relax that a little bit again and go for it again, I think I'll be able to hit a new peak. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Time to get massive. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How much you weighing?
I'm 285 right now. 285.
That's my goal. I'm going to be bigger than you, Larry. Bigger.
Well, you just might.
We'll have a race.
To beat Levon, you definitely have to be bigger than 285.
Yeah, I will.
100%.
Yeah. If I could have that body composition, though, that'd be the real get. Yeah.
So you have the head.
The head
a really
is,
big head.
Yeah, the head is enough. If I hit the head, then the body composition doesn't matter. Yeah. No?
All right.
Good times?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well.
All right, guys, as you know, the match between Devon and Thor is coming up in just a few days on Friday, the 18th.
No, Saturday.
Saturday, excuse me. Saturday, the 18th. All right, link below. Purchase tickets. All right, support your guy and follow him at Devon Larratt. And we'll see you guys very soon on game day.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, thanks for having us.
I really just want to have an opportunity to feel brave again. You know, like I just want to be able to, put it all on the line. I like that feeling. If I can achieve that and actually walk away and feel like I left it all in the ring, to me that'll be my success.
That'll be a win.
That's my win.
Oh yeah, well said.
Yeah.
Are you still rolling?
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, sneaky Adam. See, I was like, okay, I get to actually be more candid now. Put my heart out there, my vulnerable heart for all of you two. Now I'm gonna cry.
Be nice with it.
Cut it.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice with his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.